Okay, let me just set this up right quick. Alright, so I just want to do a short piece on the whole immigrants that's using DACA or the Dreamers. So my question to you guys is that, do you think that the DACA immigrants or the Dreamers, let me just refer to them as the Dreamers, should the Dreamers fight for their right to stay in the United States and pretty much claim that's what is theirs and their nationality of being American because that's all that they know? So in my personal opinion, I think they should. You know, if they grow up in the United States and they've adapted to the customs and traditions of being American, then they should have that right to go ahead and proceed with their paperwork and get that shit processed and get their legal citizenship. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably saying, yeah, but their parents are from Mexico and their descendants are from Mexico. It's like this. I'm going to give you guys a perfect example. Let's say if you were born in New York and your mom was like, you know what, screw New York, we're going to go move to Atlanta, Georgia. So you're now 15 years old. You lived your whole entire life, or 15 years from when you were born in New York. Now you're in Georgia, so now you've adapted and you've become accustomed to the culture of Georgians. So if a person asks you, hey, where you from? You gonna say, I'm Georgian, I'm from Georgia. But then what about New York? Just because you were born there, you still have the influence and the customs and traditions of Georgians, a person from Atlanta, Georgia, or from Georgia in general. So that's pretty much how Dreamers work. They come from a specific origin and migrate to a different origin and adapt to the customs and traditions, and they wanted more opportunities in a better lifestyle rather than being in their original country. So again, when it went to the education system, they considered they would have better opportunities for schooling and for job opportunities. So again, I don't care if you guys want to go ahead and claim to be American. I'm all for it. Me, I'm out here in Mexico and I am a black American, and there's a lot of things I love that I embrace and I refuse to give up about my 80s and 90s culture, but I learned how to adapt out here, and I love a lot of good things about the culture out here in Mexico too. But it's a lot of things I fucking hate about my black culture. That's another story. But again, I try to embrace and extract the best out of any culture I run into and I adapt to. So what do you guys think about these Dreamers? Should they have the right to stay in the United States and, you know, proceed as Americans, or they should go back to their origin of their country? And not just even Mexicans, just people in general. It's just that everybody always base and hear the word immigrants and think Mexicans. No, immigrants is a person that's not from the United States that migrated to another country besides their origin. So again, I think you guys should have the right to stay out there. I know this is highly debatable. A lot of people may have a lot of different opinions or whatnot, but shit, I'm just calling it how I see it. But if y'all Dreamers do come back out here, just don't bring that American bullshit out here, because I love the culture just the way it is. On the most part, a lot of shit I can kind of cope with, but don't bring the stupid bullshit, the stupid toxic American shit out here to impact the culture out here. That's all I ask. So let me know what you guys think, if Dreamers should go ahead and proceed to be Americans or get kicked the fuck out and go back to their country and start over from zero. I had a homie, or I got a homie or a friend that actually went through that. He lived his whole life in the States, or 23 years of his life in the States. He's 25 now, and he started from ground zero. The only advantage that he had, and he was fortunate, is that his parents taught him Spanish. So, good thing that he came out here with Spanish. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Give me your guys' opinions. Negrito Grande. Arre pues, arriba Tijuana, Sinaloa, los culichis y mi gente en Guerrero, Coajinicuilapa, los cuisleños. Arriba a todo México. Vale pues.